My name is Zach Moore. On June 3rd, 2003, I was pushed to the ground by an unseen force in Grove Hill Cemetery in Hanoverton, Ohio. Over the last 17 years, I've dedicated a lot of time and effort into researching what we refer to as paranormal activity. Only recently did I decide to film a series featuring my investigations at some of my favorite locations, as well as some new ones. These investigations will be done 100% solo. The following investigation is one of Z's paranormal expeditions. Alright, here we go, starting to investigate the house on high, aka my private residence. Lived here for roughly 4.5 years. Experienced quite a bit. A lot of audible stuff. Not a lot is known about the house. We know that it has had 3 additions put onto it. It was built in 1800 originally. The front part is a log cabin. We are starting to move into now. My dog is whining in the background. He did not feel like going to where he was supposed to go tonight. Just some cool stuff here on the wall I'll show. A lot of Shawshank Redemption, Walking Dead, stuff like that. Couple of ghost hunting things. You know, some cool stuff in here. But that's the living room. This is the stairs. But I'm going to start in my kids' room. Don't mind the wallpaper, I haven't gotten around to taking care of some stuff. So, this is my son's room. Alright. So, whoever is here, we have coexisted for 4.5 years. I have never attempted to reach out to you. I'm just curious as to who is here and why. So if you're here, can you communicate with me by making a sound? Or making one of these light up? Come up and touch them? Anything? Is there anything you wish to say? Heard something downstairs. None of us mean you any harm. It's 2021 now. I don't know what year you think it is. No one's here to hurt you or offend you. If we have, I'm sorry. Yeah, my kids can be pretty loud. I was loud as a kid, too. Were you the original owner of this house? Car going by. Heard that. And yes, as you can tell, my kids are spoiled. Well, I don't know. They definitely have a lot of stuff that can definitely be thrown out. But hey, that's another topic for another day. So, do you like my kids? Are they nice kids? just crazy how quiet this house is, though. Man. Like, I'm just sitting up here and hearing nothing. With how old the house is, it's hard to tell if it's if it's the house settling or if it's something. I mean, something can come up and touch the device with a green light on it if they want. Let me know that you're intelligent and listening. Ten minutes and a couple of sounds. Alright, well, I'm going to move on. If you've said anything, thank you. If you've made a sound for me, thank you. I'm sure we can continue to coexist. Hopefully, we can stop scaring my kids, especially my son. And hopefully we can keep being nice to each other. I'm gonna go downstairs, take a break, and come back up. Alright, so we're going back to it. I've just been kind of sitting and listening. Not a whole lot's been going on. I have debunked a few of the sounds, though. So, a lot of the sounds that I do hear in this back part of the house are actually the fridge and the freezer. Whenever it does its cycling and everything, it clicks a hell of a lot. So, the whining in the background is again my dog. He's chilling in this other room. Don't worry, Winston, as soon as I'm done, I'll let you come out. Those of you who do investigating know residentials are definitely difficult whenever you have animals. So, coming in here to the living room. Just gonna sit and chill and listen. Yeah. Are you here with me right now? If so, can you make a noise for me? Also, too, as you can tell, I'm not using a lot of Phasmabox. I don't plan on using it whatsoever. I don't plan on using Spirit Box either.
Those devices invite stuff to come through that should not be coming through. I'm being very conservative with this investigation because it is my private residence, and I do have two kids here whose ages are 7 and 9. My dog is making all sorts of noise right now. He's pissed. I get it. Being cooped up for a couple of hours in a room that he's not used to being in. Yeah. Yeah. And those who have bulldogs and beagles, because he's a mix, know that when those two breeds are upset, they're petty as shit. So, I'm gonna have one petty ass dog tomorrow morning. So. If anyone's here and wants to communicate, can you make a sound for me? That's my dog again. Anyone want to make a sound other than the dog? So, like earlier, whenever I went upstairs, the other room just had a weird feeling, and I'm kind of saving it for last. That in the basement. I know this part of the house, though, usually pretty comfortable, but there's times where I just don't like being up here. Even when everyone's home, I just kind of. Eh. Is there anyone here right now that knows who I am that wants to communicate? Can you make a sound for me? Or speak to me through the EVP recorder? So this is my daughter's room. As you can see, she's a Zelda fan and a Unicorn fan. And her namesake is up there too. Her name is Alice. Definitely heard the house cracking there. Anyone in this room? $59. I have the furnace completely off because it's a very loud furnace. Still going there. Those who have seen me on podcasts, this is my little podcast area. All of these are photos and stuff that I've personally taken. We got Groveville Cemetery, Sloan Plot, OSR Chapel, OSR, Hillview Manor in the Chair, Spread Eagle Tavern, Best Place in the World, Progressive Field, Groveville Cemetery Skyline at sunset, and West Virginia Penitentiary. This is our rec room. As you can see, this room is very oddly shaped. There are cubbies and everything in here. Apparently, after having spoken to the neighbors and stuff, there was a gentleman who stayed in here by himself. He was a little bit off, so to say. But there's not a whole lot of history known about this house as far as I'm concerned. I've put out questions to the archives company or the archives for the county and stuff, but not a whole lot of progress. So alright, so it is March 27th. I am here in the living room at the House on High. I filmed this investigation about 3 weeks ago now.
And ever since, the activity in the house has been very, very, very next to nothing. I've experienced nothing, and the kids have been very quiet as well. So, I am just taking this time to do one final sweep through before I put this together for YouTube. This is the front of the house, the oldest part of the house. I do want to say thank you for allowing us to coexist with you guys in the afterlife and us still alive. You have done very well in not scaring us or the kids, and I thank you for that. I truly mean it. If we have offended you in any way, like I said, we apologize. We know kids are loud. I'm a grumpy Irishman, so you know me, I can be kind of crass. So if there is anything that you have to say to us, though, please do so now. I'm going to sweep through the rest of the house and kind of go from there. Like I said downstairs, whenever I investigated up here, I had said that we can continue to coexist and to please stop scaring the kids. Now my daughter is right here. Alice, honey, in the last 3 weeks, has there been anything that's happened?
No, not at all.
Nothing at all. Okay. So, given that my daughter does have abilities, it's been noted more than once, there has been very little activity in the house. And I've noticed too, even the night that I filmed, that there was very little activity. And I even debunked a lot of things.